So you started streaming a few years ago and you still kind of consider yourself a small streamer, but now we're building a community. We're picking up a little steam, maybe getting a little subs. We start feeling good, maybe a couple donations. And now you look at your setup and you're like, man, it's time for an upgrade. Well, if that's the point where you're at now, here's my top 3 things that I would consider in your upgrade journey. So let's say you've been rocking something like the Elgato face cam, for example, and now you find yourself wanting to upgrade to a DSLR. I would 1000% recommend the Elgato Master Mount. It's super sturdy. It feels like it can hold 1,000 pounds. It can, by the way, but it feels like it. Now, depending on the DSLR you buy, it can be a little heavy. I mean, we're talking about the body plus whichever lens you choose. We need something a little bit more sturdy than the little $20 mount that we got when we were little baby streamers, when we were little babies. I've had my DSLR for some time and I gotta tell you, this thing ain't moving. There has never been a thought that that thing is gonna fail on me. It's very sturdy and secure, plus the head of it gives you a lot more range and flexibility than some of the other mounts on the market. And I personally haven't had a need for this, but this thing gets tall. It goes up to like 49 inches. That's as tall as my friend Copa. So when you make your decision on your DSLR and you're holding it and it feels like an 8-pound baby, it may be time to go ahead and kind of invest in the master mount. I mean, you want to make sure that your $1,000 investment is going to be secured. So you have your DSLR and you have your master mount, and now you've done a little bit of research on YouTube, and everyone is saying, hey, you can't just connect the HDMI from the camera to your computer. You need something to actually transfer that feed through. And this is where the Cam Link comes into play. The Cam Link is one of the most popular devices for this type of capture, and there's a reason for that. They're incredibly plug and play. You literally just put in the HDMI and then click it into your computer, and you're pretty much done. Plus, the Cam Link is 4K, and as we can see, Twitch is starting to roll out more and more 4K streaming. So as soon as you're ready to do that, you already have the Cam Link, you're ready to go. The last thing, and it's the thing that every streamer should have. So let's say when you were starting out, you were like, I don't need a whole device. I can just click from scene to scene. It's not that big of a deal. But now you're adding music. Now you're adding a little bit more to your stream, nice effects and things like that. It's time to invest in the Stream Deck. The Stream Deck is just awesome to be able to just have all the effects and all the controls at your fingertips. But one of the things that people kind of forget is that the Stream Deck isn't just for streaming, it's for productivity as well. Some of the apps that I use on a daily basis, I already have plugged in on my Stream Deck, so it's as easy as pressing the button. Plus some of the games that I'm regulars on, I have it all programmed, I can click it and it launches it automatically. Stream Deck comes with a lot of different options. You can really customize it to exactly what you need, and it's very, very easy to get the hang of. You do it once, you're pretty much set for life. So yeah, guys, those are the top 3 items that I would absolutely look into when we're talking about our upgrade journey. Now, if you want to skim a little bit off the top, you can use my link in the description down below and use the code HeyRule for 5% off. Tell them I sent you.